Hello, Abamian. We meet again. Now, I'm going to captain you in game week 2. If I see you in that defense, running back, going into the left back position, if I see you, you're out. You're gone. Okay? So don't disappoint. Score 3 goals and let us all be happy. Okay? Thank you. Let's get on with the video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football, and welcome to my video. It is time to look at my team going into game week 2. In the second half of the video, I'll be looking at my transfers for game week 2. Now, if you guys want me to create a wildcard draft for game week 2, please let me know in the comments below, or just smash that like button. I would like to do my best to help out, and if that's going to help people out, then yeah, I'll definitely create a wildcard draft video tomorrow. But yeah, looking at my team. So let's just quickly go back. I already recorded a video, I did a little bit of a review for game week 1. So I don't want to go through it too much. As you can see, 71 points, above the average of 50, and I'm around 772,000. Right now, I wouldn't worry about the overall rank. Now, if you've done badly in game week 1, do not worry, guys. It's just game week 1. We still got a lot of game weeks to gain a lot of points. Trust me. I have seen so many FPL managers out there that started off really poorly for at least 10 to 15 game weeks, and they caught up and they got a really good rank. They were in the top 100k, top 50k, top 10k. So it really doesn't matter too much. Yes, it's nice to get a good start. You feel good about it, but trust me, do not worry. And I'm going to do my best to kind of help out along the way as well. This channel is for me to show you guys my team, play the game with you guys, go through the ups, go through the downs. And if I could help a few people around, that's a massive bonus. So for that reason, if you want me to create a wildcard draft video for game week 2, then let me know in the comments below. So as you can see, yeah, 71 points, really good. I'm not going to go through the team too much. As you can see, Justin here bringing me 9 points. But if you look carefully, Salah basically bought all of the points. Aubameyang was 7, Werner was 5, Egan's was 0, didn't pay off. We all knew what Sheffield United was capable of doing, but they changed their goalkeeper, and right now, yeah, it just didn't work well for them for this game. But it could work out later on. We just have to wait and see. I'm not in rush to remove him immediately. And these things can happen. We can try our best to predict game week 1, but after that, we will know everything. Like with Newcastle players as well, we wasn't 100% certain that Wilson or Lewis will play, and they played really well. So that's what we need to do. We've got to look at some of the players and just basically adjust on the situations that's happened in game week 1. Now, one of the things that I've added into my game this season is adding more stats into my gameplay. Last year and the year before, it was all about the eye test for me, and the only stats that I looked at was from the Fantasy Football website. But this year, I want to basically combine both of them and add a little bit more stats into my gameplay and into my videos. I don't want to go too much in details with stats, but I want to try and combine them together and to see if it actually helps me out. Because there are some hidden stats that I don't see, so that might actually will help me out. Now, this page is from Fantasy Football Hub. If you do want to become a member and gain access to all of these details, there'll be a link in the description below or in my comments. Now, if we have a quick look and just go for the most shots and for game week 1, as you can see, Salah with 9. Below him, Richarlison, who did not bring any returns, but had 7 shots and 5 of them in the box and 1 on target. So these are the things that I'm looking at as well. Raul Jimenez doing 5, Werner. And you can see Barnes here, which is quite interesting. 5 shots, 2 on target, and 5 of them being in the box. These are the things that I like to see. So if I haven't watched the game, it's good to look at the stats to kind of help me out to see what's been going on. And Barnes looking like actually a good option there with 7 million price tag. So things like this that I'm adding into my game. I'm looking at all these like key passes. You can see Rodriguez here with 5. Fredericks from West Ham. Oh, okay, he's been doing something. The Corey Song, and here we go. Lewis here, 4.5, 3 key passes, which helps out to get him like an assist or something in the future. So if he continues like this, that will definitely help him out. So things like this I'm looking at, things that I didn't see last season, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. So if you do want to become a Fantasy Football Hub member, there'll be a link in the description below, as it will help me out if you use that link. So here we go. Now this is my team setup for game week 2. I made no transfers yet. I've got 0 million in the bank, and I am thinking to transfer out a player and bring another player in. I am recording this on a Tuesday, so there's a lot of cup games left to be played today and tomorrow. For me, I'm going to wait until the deadline. It's fine if there's a price rise, a price drop. I'm not too fussed about that too much. My goal is to wait as long as I can and then make the move. If you got to make the move, then go ahead, right? But I think the best option is to try hold. If you can hold it. Now, looking at my team and going through some of my players, McCarthy in goal against Tottenham. Do I think that he's going to keep a clean sheet? I don't think so. And yeah, it hasn't been a great option right now, but you never know. So hopefully things will change. Tottenham will play how they played against Everton, who actually played really well. Trent Alexander-Arnold. I know there's a lot of FPL managers out there are thinking to remove him, and I can understand why. I wish I had Robertson here. I had Robertson in my team like for such a long time, to be honest with you, on my drafts on the preseason. But it's fine. I think Trent can still continue to bring in the big points. So I'm all right having him. So you know, like I think if I was to wildcard, maybe I would go for Robertson instead. Justin, as you can see, a great fixture for him. To continue to bring some big points. 9 points here, 1 assist, clean sheet as well, 1 bonus points, 4.5, 14% owned. Hopefully they can keep his position, because this game is really good for him to get a high chance to keep a clean sheet. And then if he can continue and they don't sign any defenders, I think he's going to be a great shout long term. Now Egan, I hope that he can bring me something. I'm going to keep, because Aston Villa and then Leeds, and then there is a Fulham game as well. So that I don't have any rush to remove him. And now I've seen how they played. It didn't look good. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That's a lot of money. They're 5 million. But I'm going to keep my faith. I'm going to hope that he's going to bring me some returns. A good fixture there for him to actually keep a clean sheet there. So hopefully 2 of my defenders will get me something. Aubameyang is going to be my captain for game week 2. Hopefully that he signs a contract. Maybe while I'm talking, he probably did. And if he does, I think that's a great option. 1 goal already, playing in that midfield role. And after this game, I will be removing him and bringing in Kevin De Bruyne. Or Sterling, depends on who I really want. Salah, there were talks about me removing him, but I think I have other issues in my team, and this is what I'm talking about. We all have a plan in the beginning, right? But when there are things, like I told you, that if there are situations with our teams, if there are players that actually perform really well, we might need to change that plan around. And now that's what I might need to do, because I'm looking at Werner and I'm looking at Dele Alli, the players that I actually might need to remove and get another player in. Saint Maximin, hopefully they can return. But if he doesn't, Wilson is probably the best pick there. Next up is Dele Alli. Only played 45 minutes against Everton. That is not what I want to see. I don't want a team sacrificing a player like him that is that expensive. So that is a very risky player to have. He might play, he might do well, but I can't take that risk too much. Mitrovic here against Leeds United. If Leeds continue to play the way they played against Liverpool, there could be a lot of goals here. So he should play in the next game. Danny Ings, I'm going to keep him against Tottenham. Tottenham is just not looking good. Ings had a really good chance, like near the end against Crystal Palace, that he could have scored, but the goalkeeper saved it. I think that he could do well. I'm going to keep him. I got him for a reason. And we got Werner, who got a lovely assist. And it got a little bit of a knock, but I think he should be fine. But if there's any kind of problem with him, I've got to remove. And I do have some transfer options. And for my substitutes, I got Taylor to help me out, Mitchell here, and this midfielder Oliver here. Well, yeah, it wasn't the best shout. They didn't actually play, but it's fine. I thought I'd try something a little bit different there. But yeah, I've got good subs there to help me out. So I'm pretty much ready. Now, if I go through some of my transfers, the main thing that I wanted to do is remove Salah and get in Bruno Fernandes. I don't think that I should do that. That's why I have to adjust. Next transfer option is Werner. Now, if there is some injury concerns for him, I will be removing him for Martial. I did want a Manchester United player. If he is injured, it's just going to make the transfer easier for me. And there we go. And I'll be happy with Martial. You know, I actually was really happy before. 9 million is one of the cheapest of the Manchester United players to kind of pick out from. That could do really well for us. And a really good home fixture against Crystal Palace. Even though Crystal Palace played okay against Southampton, I think with them being away and Manchester United being at home, you know, they're going to keep more possession. I think it's still a good option. So that's one of the other transfers. The other transfers that I'm looking at is bringing in a Everton player. So going without a Manchester United player and trying to get myself an Everton player like James here, that has got West Brom at home, Crystal Palace away, and Brighton at home. And I can do that by removing Dele Alli, straight swap, and there we go. And I got 0.5 in the bank. And if I do need to go and get Martial in Game Week 3, I can do that by Ings. But I think I might still remove Aubameyang to Sterling, so maybe I might get a Manchester United player later on. I don't know. I don't know if that's the best option, but I'm just looking at different things here. Here's a something where it's a -4. Look at this, right? I know Trent is good, but look, I can get an Everton player, and I got 9.5, and I can actually get a Manchester United cover by bringing in Rashford. There we go. For -4. I don't want to do this, but I just wanted to show you guys one of the options. So looking at these fixtures, I would love to get an Everton player against West Brom. This is fine, you know. Okay, if I don't go with Leeds United player, that's fine, but I still think that Leeds United could do really well. Then we got Manchester United against Crystal Palace. Really good fixture for Manchester United to get some returns for us. This Arsenal game against West Ham is a fantastic option for our players from Arsenal to get a lot of points from. I do genuinely think that Southampton will do well against Spurs. Same thing from Newcastle doing well against Brighton. Not 100% certain what's going to happen with this Chelsea versus Liverpool game. Leicester versus Burnley. If it's a 0-0, perfect, I'll take it. Aston Villa versus Sheffield United. Difficult to predict. Could be a low-scoring game. And I'm not really certain what's going to happen with Wolves against Manchester City. So looking at this, I do have a lot of good cover for the teams that has got really good fixtures. I would love to get a Manchester United player and an Everton player for this game week. But yeah, if I could get a Manchester United or an Everton player, I think my team will be a little bit more stronger. So that's what I think about the fixtures, and that's what I'm thinking to do. But yeah, those were some of my transfers. That was some of my thoughts for Game Week 2. I hope this has given you some kind of idea with your team. I hope this has helped. But yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for the amazing support. Seriously, guys, like the videos I hit over 400 likes is incredible. My goal, you know, and this channel is to play the game with you guys and try to help you out as much as I can. I will be looking into the wildcard draft video for Game Week 2. I'll do my best to post that as soon as I can. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.